Good afternoon. How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm tired, but I'm good nonetheless. Um,
Me too. And we're live.
yeah. So
How was your week?
go ahead. Let's do the
I was gonna
pleasant.
ask.
Let's do the pleasantries first.
Concrete, like, forget all that. I'm ready to hop
No,
right
no, no, no,
in.
no. I like to exchange pleasantries first, so that's good. What were you saying? How has my weekend been?
Yeah, how was your weekend?
It was okay. I am tired. I need a break. So, um, my weekends always go by so fast because I work the entire weekend. But aside from working, I did like some last minute Christmas shopping. Like I had my girls out of the way, but I was indecisive about what I was gonna get my fiance. So his big gift, which we're not supposed to be celebrating, but I am. So I got his big gift, and then I got just some like miscellaneous gifts for Secret Santa and my boss and little stuff like that. So pretty much got everything out of the way aside from my Christmas Day menu. But how has your weekend been?
Well, everything was good up until I discovered somebody hit my car.
Oh, when
And
did
I
that
just,
happen?
it happened last night. I left my car parked at one of my friends' houses. We went to a Christmas party last night,
Mhm.
and I left my car parked at their house. But how we pulled in their driveway, so it was like enough room for like they have like a driveway where multiple people can drive in,
Mhm.
but I parked to give a person enough room so the person can back out.
Mhm.
And yeah, honey, they hit my bumper, but it's not badly damaged. Thank goodness.
But did they even let you know though? That's kind of like
Heck no. No,
now
it
that's just
didn't.
trifling.
Very much
So do you
so.
know who it was though?
I have a suspicion, but I can't prove it.
Was
So
there any paint transfer?
no.
Oh,
Just a
that's
little,
just trifling. Girl,
yeah.
I'll be going around them trying to see if they got any damage to the same exact spot. Like, because that is just downright trifling. Which you could file a claim under your
I
uninsured
think I'm not
motorist if
even
you
gonna file a claim because the last
right.
time I filed a claim, my insurance shot up. But I'll just probably have the same person because I had a little ding up before where somebody hit me, and it's like I've gotten hit twice this year, and I haven't been in the car. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my
Well,
gosh,
within a
yeah.
year, not
It's
this year, but
annoying
within a year,
more than anything,
and I
child.
haven't been in the car, and it's been, yeah, it really is.
Wow.
So yeah, other than that, I haven't done any real Christmas shopping because my son will be with his dad for Christmas, and he leaves
Hmm.
on the 19th. So I don't have to do his Christmas shopping until after the fact. So I'll catch sales after the
That's kind of
fact.
convenient though, like
Mhm.
to be able to shop after Christmas
It
when
really
they
is.
dropping all the prices of everything, child. Oh my gosh, that's bomb.
Yes.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
ready for it to
that's
be over. Like you know what it was this year to me, Christmas. Like I feel like it snuck up on me, which I usually like start my shopping early, and because I do like a Christmas savings, so I have my money and ready to shop, and I just kind of start shopping probably like in October because it was so warm up until like the end of October, it felt like it was still summer, and I'm just like kind of chilling,
so. What's the weather like there now?
Today is beautiful. It's like 60 degrees today, but it has been cold. It's been chillier lately, but today is nice.
Okay, we're dealing with about the same. I think it's probably going to get up to about 70 today.
Oh wow, that'll be real
Yeah.
nice, child. Really nice. So, about this topic though, what's the
Yes.
actual topic of the stream, excuse me, if we want to start off with that.
You always mess me up when
You
you
know
ask
why?
me
Because I
that.
because I can't go in and out, because you could just tell what the topic is about though, I guess. Because I
Okay.
can't go in and out because I'm not at home. I'm on the go, but I can't go in and out because then I won't be like, it messes up my sound for some reason in StreamYards. If you go out and go in
Yeah,
with
it kind of
YouTube,
gives you static, right?
Yeah. So I can't,
Well,
but we'll just
the
talk about
name,
the gist.
no, I got it.
Okay.
The name of the topic is Are Black Women Ready to Survive Without Black Men? What do you
That's an
think?
interesting topic. And how did you, because you came up with this topic. So how did you come up with this first off? Very interesting.
Um, so I have been visiting a couple of manosphere places,
Hmm.
within the manosphere. And to hear the way that men are talking about Black women, how they're discouraging marriage, how they're
Hmm.
discouraging messing with single mothers, how they're basically encouraging using women as masturbation vessels and getting the fuck on. Kind of, it's really
Say that.
kind of alarming. And so,
Hmm.
as I started to look at it, and I'm like, okay, if we're not getting married, if we don't really have the men, if we're the single mothers, what's that going to look like down the line? And here's the topic. You there? Okay, nah, y'all know Concrete's janky ass song goes out. So, it's really wanting to look like, what does that
Yeah.
look like long?
Okay. Well,
Oh, there you go. I
then
can.
those. Can you hear me?
You're going in and out. Okay. So, um, I was gonna say, like, what does that look like down the line? And it's a kind of a hard vision to have, like, what single mothers, what be
I'm
single.
sorry. Can you hear me, Danny?
You're working really bad. You're still working. Okay. I'm pretty sure she'll be back. But I was saying, like, what does surviving look like long term? And I kind of feel like Black women have just been taught to survive and not really, especially the single Black women and single mothers are really kind of taught to survive. And it's a living from paycheck to paycheck to, you take care of your kids, you go to work every day, and you might have some enjoyments in life. And I'm not going to say the single Black mother or the single Black woman doesn't have any enjoyment, but long term, like, what if we're saying that our children are, like, the girls are becoming more masculine, the boys are becoming more feminine, what does that look like long term? And so it gets to be real bothersome because everybody else seems like they're getting married and kind of moving forward within society, and people are really handling business. So it's just like, what are we going to do as a people, and especially the women? And so let me get out the notes, child. Let me speak to some of y'all before she comes back. What's up, LAR? What's up, Benjamin D'Souza? What's up, Leo Anthony? What's up, Thurman? Who else did I miss? Hey, Naima. Hey, Third Degree Burns. Hey, Water Sniper. Hey, honey. I think I got all y'all. What do y'all think of the topic so far? Okay. Nobody? It's a little awkward. Um, hmm. Hold up just a second. Okay, she'll be back in just a minute. But I was kind of looking at some statistics, and it says that one out of four men that are black marry out. And I feel like those numbers are increasing. And so I'm just wondering, like, if our men are starting to marry out at increasing levels, then what's to come of all of this? You know? Um, and sometimes it seems like I hear a lot of black women say that they don't care about us marrying out. I don't. They can do what they want to do. Just leave us alone. They can go on about their business. And then, like every time you see a new celebrity get on TV, and especially black celebrities, they tend to highlight um, black men dating other races of women and stuff like that. So then I kind of feel like black women get mad every time we see this, or our feelings get hurt every time we see another black man go off with another race of woman. And it's like, are we being honest with ourselves when we say we don't care about who black men date? Wait, there she goes. I think. Let's see.
Can you
Okay.
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Oh
now.
my gosh, that was like the worst. I don't know what, and it's not my phone. It's because like where I live, it's a rural area that I have to drive through, and it's like it was there wasn't any servers, so I couldn't log back in. So I'm so sorry about that.
It's all good. Did you hear anything that I was talking about, maybe?
No, like I was hearing you, so I'm like, okay, it was my fault because I'm like, well, let me leave out and see if because I was talking, but you couldn't hear me. So I said, let me leave out and see if I can come back in and if it'll be better. And then I couldn't get back in.
Okay. Basically, I had started talking about celebrities. Every time we see a black male celebrity, they're showing him with or other race of woman. And I was
Mm-hmm.
saying that one in four black men have dated outside the race or have married outside the race within the last decade or so.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, what does this look like long term? If more of our men are marrying out, what does that look like long term?
For black women.
Yes.
That's an interesting, well, that's a good question. And, I don't know. To me, what it should, I mean, and I don't speak for all black women because I seem to have a unique perspective on things. But to me, what it should mean is it should be alarming to us. And it should mean that something is going on and it should cause us to dig a little deeper and go below the surface to figure out what it is and try to find a solution because I'm not ready to give up on black men. I would never, I don't think that I could ever get to the point that I would advise women to say F black men and, find you someone that's non black.
Yeah. Then have you ever heard that black women are the least desirable, like on these dating sites and stuff like that? Have you heard that before? Damn it, concrete. Okay. So I had heard of statistics saying that black women were the least desirable. And I want to say this was maybe on Match.com or Plenty of Fish. I can't remember exactly which website. And that was something very, very alarming to see too.
Not
But
like to dating sites, but I've heard it like
You are working really, really
Give
bad.
me just 1 second.
Um, but yeah, like 1 out of 4 is dating out, and they're saying that black women are the least desirable. And so I spoke to a chick that I know about this, and she was saying that yeah, I think I'm gonna drop the link in the chat because concrete is killing me right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, girl.
Girl, I mean, I work 7 days a week, so there's never going to be a time that I'm just sitting still. So I'm traveling, but I'm like close to my house. So the bad connection will be over in a second. But I was hearing what you were saying. Now, I wouldn't be surprised. And to me, it means nothing to it. Like if Match.com said that, because I don't think that there's a high percentage of males seeking black women that would go to a source like Match.com. Now, I would be surprised if it came from Plenty of Fish, but I mean, I take that stuff with a grain of salt. Like, I've heard black men tout those same statistics and say that black women aren't desirable. However, black women are dominating in every beauty competition in the world right now, like every single one. You know what I mean? So, either somebody's lying.
So let me ask you a question because, okay, we're saying that, let's just say the women aren't on these dating sites like that, right? Let's just say. But then you have black women following behind a lot of dating coaches. Derek Jackson is getting paid. Um, April Mason. Who else? You got Nicole Michelle. You have Obsidian coming in as being a dating coach. You have a lot of dating coaches out here, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so the dating coaches are getting paid. So I can honestly say that I feel like women are looking for love. Men, it's getting to a point where I'm kind of starting to see an imbalance of it though. And maybe this is just my own perspective. Because I kind of feel like the male dating coaches are teaching basically seduction and narcissism, and I'm not gonna say that the female dating coaches aren't teaching just the same, but it kind of seems like everybody's teaching seduction and narcissists to be worse. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of perpetuating the hookup culture. And so, what do you think is going to happen with that?
Now, from what I've seen, I do think that some male coaches are perpetuating the hookup culture with the message that they're pushing. But I think that to see women looking for April Masons and the Nicole Michelles, then that means that women are paying attention, that women are listening, that women do believe that maybe we do need to get more in touch with our femininity, that there are some areas of improvement that we need to focus on for them to be seeking this outside help. And I think that some of the female dating coaches seem to provide more of an element of support. But and then there are some who seem to be pushing the message that you just need to get the bag by any means necessary. But
Right.
I don't see from my experience, the male dating coaches that I've seen, and most of which have been in the manosphere, like even the Lucario, I think is his name, and he's a huge dating coach. But it seems to be game that he's teaching more than anything.
But wouldn't you say that a lot of our women are attracted to that?
It's a game.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of young girls are attracted to that. I think that there are some women who are attracted to that, but I think that the women, a large percentage of the women who are attracted to it, um, let me see, how can I say this? They're attracted to the fact that generally the men who spit game are charming. And I do think that they actually fall for the mess. I don't think that they go into it knowing that it's BS and continuing to fool with the guys, even though they know that they're pushing a BS message.
Initially, I used to think that. Maybe up until about 4 or 5 years ago, until
Mm-hmm.
I realized that women will walk away from so-called good men. You know what I mean? Um, the man may not be very dominant or whatever. And I've noticed that women will walk away from a dominant male. I actually asked this question on my Facebook page, like, have you ever left a good man? And the answers were really kind of surprising because a lot of women were like, yeah, they left good men because a man could be a good man, but personalities may not fit. Um, he
And
may
that's
not.
how I feel. Like leaving a good man, that doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't. It doesn't denote that women are leaving good men for no reason for these ain't shit dudes. I've left a good man, and I left him because he wasn't the man for me. You know what I mean? Like you can have a good man, but like you said, maybe the personalities don't match. Maybe there are some things that you guys can't reconcile as a couple. So as a result, like I feel like if you don't think it's going to work, then let him go, because hopefully he'll find a good woman. But I understand what you're saying, like, you know what I mean, they're leaving good men and they seem to be going towards these ain't shit guys. And if that is the case, see, I always look at those things like situational. I don't know enough women in mass, and I know a lot of women, like from associates, acquaintances to like I have a pretty large girlfriend circle. Um, but I don't know when. Like I can think of a few examples in my friend group who like either play guys or who will pass over the good guy for a guy with the BJC and all that stuff. So I can think of a few examples, but I don't see it commonly. Do you?
Actually,